My name's David Johnston. I'm a quantitative geneticist from the Animal Genetics and Breeding Unit at UNE. So I've been working in the development of breed plan and genetic evaluation for 30 years. And I also run a large breeding project in Northern Australia that's been running for 11 years in Santas, Brahmans and Drought Master genetics.
So in your mind, what's the advantage of taking a group approach to genetic improvement?
The group approach is a unique situation for Northern Australia. We see some similarities in the south, but this is really the first in the north. And it allows this group to increase the accuracy of their EBVs by firstly increasing their level of recording, but also the ability to share genetics. And if they can share genetics, they can make more genetic progress. So the real key to genetic improvement is increasing accuracy, but then using superior genetics to make improvement. So this group has the opportunity to increase their rate of genetic progress by having a bigger group of essentially their female herd. So rather than each having a couple of hundred cows, they could essentially work as one breeding program with 5,000 cows. And that gives them an advantage, particularly if they increase their level of recording, to make more genetic progress.
So in your opinion, how do you think the Frontier Genetics Group will improve the Brahman breed going forward?
The group will improve the Brahman breed by increasing the level of recording for economically important traits and then selecting. And they'll be able to do that within their Brahman genetics, but also using the broader Brahman genetics. And it'll be that ability to make genetic progress. So currently the breed is probably improving at a very modest rate. With the level of recording and the collaboration within this group, they should be able to ramp that level of recording up, which will drive increased profitability of commercial clients who buy their bulls. And that's what it's all about, is lifting the genetics of the Brahman breed such that for economically important traits, this group will be producing bulls that will lift that genetic progress in commercial herds, which will drive commercial profitability.
So in your mind, what are the advantages of multiple trait selection?
Well, multiple trait selection is it's almost a given that certainly we can make maximum progress if we select on just one trait, but in most production systems, certainly in beef cattle, there's not one trait that drives profitability. So you have to be selecting for all the traits that affect profitability that have a genetic basis. So that's what's multiple trait. You've got to be selecting for those multiple traits. And the key is to be recording those traits and selecting simultaneously for all those traits. And we do that through selection indexes, which weights those traits according to their economic value. So again, this group, it'll be critical that they don't just focus on growth or fertility. If the breeding objective is such that commercial producers are paid for yield or paid for eating quality or paid for fertility or calving ease or cost of feed, then you must select for those traits simultaneously, and that is what multiple trait selection is selecting a bull that is best for the combination of all those traits driving commercial profitability.
So what is your number one takeaway from tonight?
Oh, wow, that's a big question. I think I like the word tonight of data. I like hearing the word recording. So this group, as a group, is going to focus on doing the recording that will drive genetic progress. And so we can add genomics in there, but without the data, we're not going to get genomic accuracy. And so to me tonight, hearing that this group has a real aim of, as a collaboration of focusing on collecting data. As a geneticist, I hear that, and I hear we have the capacity to make genetic progress in the Brahman breed. The Brahman breed is a large breed. It has lots of genetic variation, but currently we don't know which are the best bulls. And we can make lots of genetic progress by simply describing those genetics. And to me, that's what this group is all about.